god, these movies suck. Hey everyone, welcome to the top 10. Let's welcome to my top 10 worst dance movies, in my opinion. Yes, as I said in my last video, I hate dance movies. I can't stand them. I just don't care for them. They have this formula that I don't like. They have these annoying characters that, again, I don't like, and just, I don't know. Some about dance movies, like, again, I was really reaching to find some great dance movies, but this one, I'm not reaching at all. It was just difficult because so many dance movies are awful. There's a couple, like, maybe okay ones, like Save the Last Dance is, I guess, it's an okay movie, but there's just so many bad ones with shitty characters, shitty stories, and just shitty everything. I don't know why they just were made and stuff, so here's this list to celebrate that. This is my top 10 worst, or just my least favorite dance movies, in my opinion. And as a list for our top 10 list, you gotta have your dishonorable mentions. And my dishonorable mentions are Shall We Dance, Make It Happen, Flashdance, Center Stage 2, Step Up 2, Street Dance 3D, and Burlesque. All shitty films, just couldn't be the top 10 list, but my top 10 is my number 10. My number 10 is Step Up 3D. Yes, Step Up 3D! Because we need to see a dance movie in 3D. I never saw this movie in 3D. I didn't even see this movie in theaters, because why would I pay money for garbage? The first two Step Ups sucked. And they're supposed to be the good movies, so yeah, this one is just shit. It's just so bad. It's just another dance crew, another dance studio, crew against crew and stuff. It brought the guy back from Step Up 2, the guy Moose, I think. I think this is the one that brought him back. I don't know. I don't fucking care. I mix a lot of these Step Up movies because they all just feel the same crap to me, and it's a bad movie. It's really bad. I don't know why it's called Step Up 3D. You can't really see any 3D and shit like that, and yeah, has stock characters. The dancing's not even all that excited, and the story's very uninteresting. It's pandering, it's stupid, it's cliched, and watch any dance movie, it has the same story, so yeah, fuck this movie. Coming in number 9 is Battle of the Year. I'm struggling to remember this one because I saw this movie when it came out years ago. I did a written review of it, and I hated it so much. I just remember Chris Brown was in it. Like, it's basically, you know, a hip-hop crew versus hip-hop crew. They gotta join a tournament and stuff, and, you know, fight for the best. Who's the best hip-hop crew and stuff. This movie tries to be so dope and hip and everything, and it's just stupid. It's dumb. It's mind-numbing. It's asinine. It's horribly acted. And just, why did they... Like, from, 2005 to 2009, they just try to make Chris Brown happen, try to give him a film career. Thank God that's not happening anymore, but my God, he can't act, and he cannot carry a movie. And this movie's an example why he just don't put him in movies. Coming in number 8 is Honey. Yes, Honey. This is with Jessica Alba. I know they made like a bunch of straight-to-DVD sequels, and she never bothered to watch, but this movie was so bad. Jessica Alba in this movie, she's just there for the eye candy, and she's basically this choreographer, dancer and stuff, and all the studios, the famous people want her and shit like that. Then she has to go through some stuff, she falls in love, could she trust the guy? You got Missy Elliott in the movie as a comic relief, and just don't ever do that again, and Jessica Alba, just, again, she can't carry a movie. Jessica Alba's a horrendous actress, and the only reason she ever got work is because she looks good, and she's a very attractive woman, and this movie she's doing a lot of, like, hip thrusting and dance moves, and basically she's the eye candy of the movie. And Mekhi Phifer's in this movie. He could actually be an okay actor if he has the right material, but this is a bad movie with a bad script, so of course he's just terrible and has zero chemistry with her, and just the movie itself just sucks, and it's just, yeah, awful. Coming in number 7 is Kicking It Old School. I remember a lot of people recommended this movie to me when it came out. I think this came out, what, like 2010, 2009? Maybe in 08, who knows. A lot of people recommended for me to see this movie. They all said it was so funny. Jamie Kennedy, he plays a dude, man. He was in a coma and stuff, and then he wakes up and he thinks he's still a kid and shit. I'm like, that sounds kind of dumb, but okay. It's really stupid, actually. It's literally exactly what this movie is. He's this kid, he's in a coma for like 25 years, and I don't know how that happens, and like, he would obviously be a vegetable or brain damaged, but he wakes up and he the world is like in the early 2000s, and he's like, oh, what is this? It's like a fish out of water story, and he wants to get his crew back, and they're all a bunch of like hip hop dancers, and they want to go in this tournament, and they gotta, they have to have the heart like the 1980s and stuff. They gotta kick it old school. That's how you win the tournament and stuff, and it's really bad. This movie is awful. The comedy fails. Jamie Kennedy fails as an actor in this movie. I love him in Scream, but my God, is he shit in this film. The story's lame. It makes little to no sense. The writing is atrocious. Oh, the jokes these people have to say is just so dumb. Michael Rosenbaum's in this movie, and he makes a couple scenes pretty enjoyable because it's Michael Rosenbaum, but this movie's awful, and yeah, I would never recommend this movie to anyone. It's just, ugh. It's mind-numbing. Ugh. Coming in number 6 is Stomp the Yard. Stomp the Yard. I remember seeing this movie in theaters because I wanted to see it. I don't know why. It's a really bad movie. This has Chris Brown. Again, this is the time period Chris Brown tried to be a thing in movies. Has Columbus Short, Megan Good, and Harry Lennox, and yeah, Brian White, and some talent in there. Harry Lennox and Brian White are very talented people. I think even Columbus Short could probably give a good performance. Like, he was actually trying in this movie. Even when the movie was so bad and so formulaic and so preachy. Oh, Neo is in this movie too. Oh god, it's just so bad. It's just the villain characters are the most douchiest characters. The romantic lead was so cliche. Just I didn't buy any dialogue in this film. I never bought any of these people as real people or real characters and stuff. And the movie tries to be inspirational, and it just comes off corny and cheesy, and just it borrows just everything from any other dance movie you've ever seen. It's awful. This movie's just absolutely terrible. It has no ounce of originality in it, and yeah, it sucks. Coming in number 5 is Dance Flick. Yes, this is a spoof movie of dance movies. And it didn't even do what it needed to do. That's be funny. That's all this movie had to do is be funny. It didn't need to have a good cohesive story or interesting characters. You're making fun of your spoof, your satire, your parody. You're just meant to be funny. And it couldn't do that right. It couldn't be funny. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's not funny. Coming in number 4 is You Got Served. Yes, I doubt anyone even saw this movie. They just borrowed the quote, you got served. That was like a thing in the early 2000s. You got served. Even if you never saw the movie, that was just a saying. I'm glad that saying died instantly, but fuck, this movie's bad. This is gotta be some of the worst acting I've ever seen in a goddamn dance movie. Holy shit, is the performances so bad in this movie. Like, really bad. The performances alone make this movie super unwatchable. They have the whole B2K, the band, the boy band B2K, they're all the main characters in this movie, and none of them have acted in a movie, so I don't know why they're the main characters. Again, there's Megan Good, they have, what's her name, Jennifer something from My Wife and the Kids. That's a pretty funny show, by the way. Steve Harvey's in it, and he's barely in it. He says a joke here and there, but, like, he's barely in the goddamn movie, and they have a lot of just, like, forced cameos, like, Little Kim's in the movie, and just other people, and just, it's a really bad movie with boring dance sequences, shitty characters, bad writing, and again, some of the worst acting you'll ever see in a dance film. It's awful. Coming in number 3 is Save the Last Dance 2. Yes, like I said in the beginning, Save the Last Dance is actually an okay movie. It's super predictable, super formulaic, super cheesy, but the two leads make that movie watchable. That and Kerry Washington. But, yeah, it's not a great movie. It was okay. This movie is awful. This is a straight-to-DVD sequel, and I remember watching it because we rented it from Blockbuster when it came out in, like, 2006 and stuff, and it was garbage. It was absolute garbage. Columbus Short's in this movie as well. He's just bad. The girl who plays the character Sarah, she's bad. They just erased everything that was good about the first movie, which wasn't a lot, but still, what was good, they just took away from it completely. Like, it's like the first movie didn't even exist at all. It's just a stupid, boring ballet movie with hip-hop in it. It's just ridiculous, stupid, and just bad, and it didn't need to exist. It didn't need to exist. But unfortunately it does, and yeah, fuck it. Coming in number 2 is Showgirls. Yeah, it counts. It counts. It's about stripping, so yeah, stripping is a form of dancing, so it counts. And my God, it's one of the worst movies ever. It's like, it's memorable because how bad it is and stuff. And it's got Elizabeth Berkley and her really bad performance. And no, not her performance from Saved by the Bell. This performance. And it's got the awkward dancing, bad sex scenes, and just the weird acting, the stilted writing, and just Paul Verhoeven's a great director, but my God, I don't know what kind of drugs he was on making this movie. It's funny, it's hilarious, like it's a very funny, bad movie, but it's bad, and it's one of the worst films of all time for a reason. And the number one worst dance movie, or at least favorite dance movie in my opinion, is Staying Alive. Stay alive, stay alive! Yes, Saturday Night Fever is my favorite dance movie, so of course the sequel is the worst, because why did they make a sequel? There doesn't need to be... Saturday Night Fever is perfect the way it is. Why would they make a sequel? I have no idea, but it is awful. It is awkward and weird, and just the way it is shot, it just... I don't know who the cinematographer was, but my God, he needed to keep his hands still. The editing was so bad, the direction was so bad, and just Travolta, I don't know what he was thinking about doing another sequel. Just everything about this movie is an utter failure, and it's awkward to watch. It's not even funny bad, it is just horrendous, and yeah, easily the worst dance movie I've ever seen. So yeah, that was my top 10 worst or least favorite dance movies in my opinion. So in the comment section below, please tell me, did you agree with this top 10 list? If not, give me you guys top 10 least favorite dance movies in your opinion. Comment below, let me know. And as always for this video, please subscribe to the channel and join the dark side.